Yo, 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 yo. Welcome in, family. Y'all already know how we do, man. We go live every Wednesdays, 9:30 p.m. Yes, sir. Eastern time, y'all. Eastern time. Listen, I need y'all to drop them, y'all drop them cities. Yes, sir. Y'all drop them states. And y'all drop them countries. Because we about to go in tonight, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know what time it is. All right? We about to go in tonight, y'all. Yes, sir. Y'all make sure y'all drop them. Y'all make sure y'all drop them states, y'all drop them cities, and y'all drop them countries. Yes, sir. Hey, man, we got Terry Collins in here. Yes, sir. We got Marquee Sports Channel. I see you, brother. We got Yakir Crowd in here. Appreciate you tuning in. I need y'all to share this live. I need y'all to share this video. We're about to go in. We going hard tonight, y'all. Yes, sir. Chosen ones must leave, right, the place of comfort of family, friends, in order to get to the place that God has for them. All right? I need y'all to understand something. God has a destination for you. And in order for you to get to that destination, you're going to have to leave some friends. You're going to have to leave some families. You're going to have to leave some co-workers. You're going to have to leave your hometown. Yes, sir, I need y'all to understand that. All right? Y'all make sure y'all drop them cities, y'all drop them countries, and y'all drop them states. And don't forget to drop them super chats, baby. Yes, sir, y'all don't forget to drop them super chats, baby. All right? We going in tonight, y'all, and we tuning in. We going all the way up with it. All right? And if you're a chosen one, I need you to drop the number 1 in the comments. Matter of fact, let me see what my folks saying before we get in. Y'all know how I show love on here, man. We got Kentucky in the building. Okay, we got Clayton Reese in this thing, man. Let's go. We got, who else we got, y'all? We got Reynosa, Tamaulipas, Mexico. Okay? Israel to Baltimore to Miami. Let's go. Oh, I got my chosen one on here, y'all. I got my chosen ones on here tonight, y'all. Patrice, but she say I'm from Baltimore. Let's go. She ain't there from Baltimore. We got love from Baltimore, y'all. Let's go, y'all. We going all the way in. We going all the way in. And if y'all can hear me okay, if y'all can hear me fine, y'all make sure y'all drop the number 1. One more time. If y'all can hear me good, y'all make sure y'all drop the number 1. One more time. All right? Chosen ones must leave their hometown. Chosen ones must walk away from friends and family. Yes, sir. Chosen ones must walk away from things that seem so close to them, right, that they need it. I want you to understand something. As a chosen one, you're going to have to walk away from certain things. Period. There's no other way around it, y'all. But first, before I get into these signs, before I get into these reasons, before I get deep into this video, I want y'all to share this video, all right? Y'all drop them super chats, man, and y'all drop them cities, y'all drop them states, and y'all drop them countries, all right? Terry Collins said it's hard to. I understand that. I understand that. I understand that it's hard to walk away from people who raised you. I understand it's hard to walk away from people, right? That's all you know. Those are the only individuals you know. You don't know nothing else, right? You don't know nothing else, okay? All you know is they raised me. All you know is I grew up in the sandbox with them. That's all you know. Now let me say this, y'all. Let me say this. It's a certain time, right, of how long you can be gone, right? Now, if you just want to leave and stay gone forever, that's on you. But what I'm simply saying is, I'm not saying you got to cut out people for the rest of your life. I'm not saying you can't talk to these people ever again. I'm not saying that, leave the people who love you. I ain't saying that. But I'm saying in order to stay focused, in order to become who you need to become, in order to hear God's voice, in order to do what you need to do, yes, sir, you're going to have to walk away and separate yourself from some individuals, and they just happen to be family and friends, okay? They just may happen to be friends or family, co-workers, people who you've been around for your whole life. For your whole life. Yes, sir. If y'all going through that, right? If you already been through that, okay? And if you may currently go through that, drop in the comments and say, I understand, Reno. All All right? Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I understand, Reno. Yes, sir. I'm telling y'all, this live right here is going to be one of the lives that really make you think and understand, who do you have around you? Why are they around me? And what do I need to do to change that? Let me sip my water, y'all, because y'all got me for a whole another 55 minutes, all right? We going live for a whole hour. And so y'all got a whole hour of speaking life into. Yes, sir, a whole hour of understanding what we going to do, strategizing, mobilizing, okay? And prioritizing. Prioritizing ourselves, y'all. Prioritizing what we need to do for us. Prioritizing, okay, what we need to do for our mindsets, our mentality, because you got the rich mentality. These people get so attached to me. I'm so powerful. I'm paranoid anyway. I don't trust nobody. So I always do the cutting off. Ain't meet one to cut me off but my mama. Yes, sir. That's a fact. Oh, mama gonna always be there. Yeah, mama gonna always be there. Yeah, mama ain't going nowhere. Y'all make sure y'all share this live, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all share this live. Y'all share this video because we about to go in tonight, y'all. Chosen ones must lose and walk away from friends and family, must leave their hometown. A lot of the great prophets who ever existed, y'all, they had to leave in order to become the person that God has called them to be. Jesus is a prime example. Jesus is a prime example, right? I can't remember the city that Jesus was in, y'all, but I know he had them go to Israel, right, in order to perform those miracles. It was some city. It was some city, y'all. My mind is not working right now. But Jesus had to leave a particular city in order to begin performing miracles and be the individual who God has called him to be to fulfill his calling, right? He had to leave. He had to leave his hometown. People was jealous of Jesus in his own hometown. People hated Jesus in his own hometown. But he went around the world performing miracles. He went around the world performing miracles. And Nazareth. Thank you so much, Alfred Bernard. Appreciate you so much, Alfred Bernard. That's hard, man. And that's why we got this family, y'all. Because there's some things y'all know that I don't know. And there's certain things that I know that y'all don't know. And that's why we got the family, y'all. That's why we got this family. And so, I'm going to get directly into this video, y'all. But before I get into this video, y'all drop the number 1 if y'all are ready for all the reasons of why chosen ones must walk away from their family, okay? Why chosen ones may walk away from their family. Yes, sir. Why chosen ones must walk away from their family as well as, right, as well as their friends, okay? I want you to understand that. So if y'all ready for all these reasons of why, y'all drop the number 1, y'all, because we about to go in, okay? We about to go in. We got some people coming from all around the world. We got some people coming from around the country. We got some people from different states. We got some love in here tonight, y'all. Yes, sir, we about to go in. But let me sip my water real quick. We got Louisiana in the building, y'all. We got Louisiana in the building, y'all. Oh, yeah, and y'all know ATL in here too now. Y'all know ATL in here too now. Yes, sir, we about to go in. Now watch this, y'all. The first reason of why chosen ones must leave their family and friends is this right here, y'all. It's time to grow. Yes, sir. Let me say it one more time, louder for the people in the back. Understand this, y'all. It's time to grow. So, Reno, expound on that, man. What you mean by it's time to grow? Reno, what you mean it's time to, get away from my friends, my family? These are people who I grew up with. These are people who love me. These are people that love me and I love them. Why I gotta walk away from my family? Why I gotta walk away from my friends? Listen, it's time for you to grow. See, if you don't leave your friends, you're gonna be exactly like them, right? Now, if you got some millionaire friends and you desire to be a millionaire, then you in the right circle. But if you got friends that you're trying to get away from because all you want to do is smoke weed, Yes, sir. All they want to do is do mushrooms. All they want to do is drink on drink. Yes, sir. All they want to do is talk about what the next person doing and what Shirley ain't doing. Right? And shout out to Shirley on here because they're one of my best supporters, okay? But I had to use her as an example. But what I'm saying is, right? And once again, shout out to Shirley Gonzalez, y'all. Okay? But once again, y'all, what I'm simply saying is you trying to get away. You trying to get away from individuals who stand on the same thing. You trying to get away from people who are staying stagnant. Let me tell y'all this. People who ain't going nowhere want you to, people who ain't going nowhere want you to go with them. Yes, sir. I love you right back, Shirley. Thank you so much for tuning in, sweetheart. Y'all make sure y'all drop them super chats. Y'all make sure y'all drop them super chats, them super thanks, and y'all make sure y'all support the business. Okay? Understand this, y'all. Understand what I'm saying. People who ain't going nowhere, they want you to go with them. People who ain't doing nothing, they want you to do it with them. Yes, sir. They want you to do it with them. Okay? And so as I'm sitting here speaking, you know, on why chosen ones must leave family and friends, right? Family and friends. As I sit here and, you know, speak on that, I want you to realize something. The family and the friends who ain't doing nothing, they want you to do everything with them, right? And you say, Reno, what you mean they want me to do it with them? That's the point. They want you to do nothing with them. They trying to stunt your growth. Somebody drop in the comments and say, you won't stunt my growth. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you won't stunt my growth. What I'm simply saying is, y'all, it's time for you. It's time for you to grow. My man Alfred Bernard say misery loves company, and that's what I'm saying, y'all, right? It's a lot of miserable people around you. It's a lot of miserable people in your circle. It's a lot of miserable people who want to bring you down. It's a lot of miserable people who are trying to keep you from getting to the destination that God has for you. It's a lot of people. Just like Jesus, y'all, when he had to leave the city of Nazareth, okay? When he had to leave the city of Nazareth, the place that he was born, the place that he was connected to, the people that he loved, the people that loved him, he had to get away from them in order to manifest and be the individual of who God called him to be. Listen, if you know you got a calling, because everybody on this live got a calling. If you know you got a calling, make sure you drop on this, y'all drop on this chat, y'all, and say, God called me. All right? If you have a calling, make sure you drop on this chat, y'all, and make sure you say, God called me, right? Understand this. Jesus had a calling, okay? Jesus had a calling. And so he had to go fulfill that mission. He had to go fulfill that calling, but he couldn't do it in Nazareth. He couldn't do it there. So what he had to do was he had to leave and go to other individuals in other cities, right? Another city called Israel. Another city called Israel. And once he got to Israel, he began to perform miracles. He began to raise the dead. He began to, not only raise the dead, but just perform all these different things, these blessings on individuals, turn water into wine. He began to perform all these different things. He didn't do it in Nazareth, right? But he did it in Israel. And so, Reno, what are you saying? It's somebody that's inside of you. It's somebody that's inside of you, but you will never become that until you walk away from your friends and family. So, Reno, you saying I can't never be with my friends and family? Reno, so you saying I can't never talk to them again? I'm not saying that, y'all. I'm not one of these influencers who's saying, walk away from your family, don't never talk to them again. See, as a grown individual, that is your decision. What I'm simply saying is step away from them for a second so you can see exactly what God has for you. Isn't it neat when you realize you are chosen? It's even neater when you realize that you have been anointed to be here. Yes, sir. That's a fact. That's a fact. Okay? A lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people don't understand the anointing that they have over their life. A lot of people don't understand the blessing, right, and the calling that God has put over their life. They don't understand the decree that God has placed over their life, right? And so as you understand, and as y'all are tuned in even longer, I want y'all to realize this. As a chosen one, you're going to have to walk away. You're going to have to step away. You're going to have to step away so you can develop yourself, right? And become the person who God calls you to be. Listen, it's time for you to grow. It is time for you to grow. Do you understand that if you are up under these people, right, up underneath these individuals and these people, it's going to force you to stay in a position of being comfortable, right? It's going to force you to be in a position to where you are comfortable. And so you will never, ever, right, move forward. You're going to always feel comfortable because you know grandmama over here. Yep. You know mama over here. You know you got your brother right there. You know you got sister over there, right? You know you got your homeboy Charles back here, okay? You know you got your homeboy Terry, your homegirl Keisha. Everybody is around here. Your favorite store. You don't got to put no hard work in. And I ain't saying I want you to struggle, but what I'm saying is it's going to, see, what people don't realize is pressure make diamonds. And so how can you call yourself a true diamond? Or how can you say that, you know what? You know what? I'm going to put myself through an obstacle or through a situation to where I can become stronger. See, it doesn't allow you to build strength when you have so many people around you. See, it's okay to have a support system, but when people are doing everything for you, then how can you say that you are actually growing and you're growing for the better for yourself? Everybody else around you is giving you that. Everybody else is around you giving you that, right? And not only that, but those who are not giving you that are slowing you down. They slowing you down. And so, listen, y'all drop in the comments just so I can make sure my people with me and say, you won't slow me down. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, you won't slow me down. Well, Reno, what are you saying? What I'm saying is, y'all, it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to expand, right? It is time for you to depend on yourself, right? It is time for you to grow and become that person that God has called you to be, right? That God has called you to be. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? Okay? And so, as I conclude this first reason of why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends, I want to leave y'all on this, right? You will never be able to grow, okay, if you allow everyone else to do everything for you. And not only that, but if you allow other people to hold you back and slow you down, you'll never be able to grow, right? Just like a tree will never be able to grow if it never receives that sunlight, if it never receives that water, if it never receives the proper nutrients, if it never receives the proper attention, okay? And so you got to look at yourself as that tree. You got to look at that. You got to look at yourself as that tree. Well, Reno, what is that tree? How do I know I'm that tree? See, you got to understand. When God has called you and when he has chosen you, it's going to be something and he's going to give you an assignment for you to only complete, all right? And as you complete that assignment, he's going to put you in position. Yes, sir. He's going to put you in position to allow yourself to grow. It's time for you to grow, all right? Howard Press say, do you do consulting? Yes, I actually do. I do one-on-ones. I'll drop my email for you and you can give me a... Let's see, y'all. Man. I don't know how to comment, y'all. I can't even. Okay, it's all good. So with that being said, Howard Pratt, it's gonna be Reno. It's gonna be richmentalityattire@gmail.com. If you want consulting. So once again, if you want consulting, it's gonna be richmentalityattire@gmail.com, right? Or you can drop your email in the chat and I'll let you know about the consulting prices. So getting back to it, y'all. So with that being said, I want you to understand something. It's time for you to grow, and you will never be able to grow whenever you are up under somebody else's umbrella, all right? You will never be able to grow if you don't understand what it's like to be by yourself. You will never be able to grow if you don't use the muscles, okay? It's just like when you are, bench pressing. For all my fellas on this live, when you are bench pressing, okay, if you start off bench pressing 135, at some point you're gonna start being able to bench press 155. And guess what? After 155, you'll start being able to bench press 185, right? And that's the same thing with your mindset, with your emotional strength, all right? It's a muscle. As you begin to develop the strength, you'll be able to utilize it more, and you'll be able to grow because you are utilizing that muscle for you to grow, right? But if you stay up under people that gives you that comfort, that holds you back, that slows you down, guess what? You're gonna be in that same position, okay? And you won't be able to grow, all right? Somebody drop in the comments and say it's time to grow. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say it's time to grow, all right? And after that, y'all, I'm going to go on to number 2 for the second reason that chosen ones must walk away from family and friends, okay? And once again, y'all, for those who want one-on-one consulting, y'all make sure y'all hit my email. It's going to be richmentalityattire@gmail.com. All right? Once again, that's richmentalityattire@gmail.com. One more time for the people loaded in the back, y'all. For one-on-one consultations, it's going to be richmentalityattire@gmail.com. Okay? Just want to let y'all know. So, with that being said, the second reason, right, of why chosen ones must walk away from friends and family is going to be this, y'all. It's time to develop a mind of your own, okay? It is time to develop a mind of your own. Reno, say it one more time for them so they can hear you loud in the back. All right? Understand this, y'all. It is time to develop a mind of your own. Reno, what you mean by that, okay? Let me tell you this, y'all. Whenever you depend on somebody else's mindset, whenever you depend on someone else to do something for you, whenever you depend on people to, operate for you, whenever you depend on someone else, you allow them to have total control over you and your destiny. It's time for you to think for yourself. See, a lot of times, y'all, as chosen ones, we know that we have it. We know that we got it, but we feel so comfortable, okay? We feel so comfortable with listening, all right, and operating off of what someone else has said because we don't trust ourselves yet. Yes, sir, we don't trust ourselves yet. I want you to understand something. Drop in the comments and say, it's time to trust me. All right? It's time to trust me. All right? Understand that, y'all. It's time to trust you right now. Okay? It's time to depend on your own mindset. Right? You are smart. You are wise. Right? I'm not saying that you know everything. I mean, I don't know everything. But what I'm saying is you have enough knowledge and wisdom with understanding to understand that, hey, I can't do this, or hey, I can't do that, or hey, I should do this, okay? Y'all know, let me tell y'all something, man. A lot of kids go to college today because of what mama said, because of what daddy said, because daddy want me to be a lawyer, because mama want me to be a doctor, right? A lot of kids go to college because of the surrounding of where they are. Their family, mama, daddy, sister, cousin, best friend. Like, and here's the thing, y'all. Don't let you, be brought up in a family or be brought up, in a household where all we do is go to college. That's it. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong with college because, listen, y'all, I have my bachelor's of arts degree in audio production, right? So I am an educated young black man, but at the same time, college is not for everybody. Well, Reno, what you saying right now? Reno, what you saying to me? What I'm saying is you want to develop your own mindset because what'll happen is you'll begin living for somebody else. Yes, sir. Listen, somebody drop in the comments and say, I'm living for me. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm living for me. What I'm simply saying, chosen one, is this right here. If you are living around people who are making decisions off of their own intellect, off of their own mindset, off of the way that they think, right? You will end up living off of their mindset, living off of the way they think, and making decisions off of what they do. And that can't go down like that. That can't go down like that. And so what I'm simply saying is, it's time to develop a mind of your own. Going back to that muscle, y'all. Going right back to that muscle. If you are not able, to lift 135 at some point, guess what? If you keep lifting it, you keep lifting it, you keep lifting it, some point you'll be able to lift 135, right? And so if you never operate your own mind and begin to, develop that muscle, then you never will. But when you start learning how to develop the muscle of your mind, when you start understanding how to develop the muscle of your mind and you start developing your own mindset, guess what? You'll be able to start utilizing your mind because you're utilizing it. You actually are starting up that muscle. You're starting to use that muscle. And so what I'm saying to you is this right here, y'all. It is time to develop a mind of your own. All right? You living for you. You are living for you. You are living for you. I'm living for me. All right? I told y'all, when I had left y'all to go to college, I left everything that I knew. I left everything that I loved. I left. And that's what I'm saying. See, a lot of people think they may see this title, they may see this video, and be like, I ain't leaving my family. Okay, then you're never going to grow the way that you want to grow. Right? I love my mama. I love my sister. I love my family. I love my girlfriend at the time. I love, my favorite stores. I love everything that I have known because I knew in order for me to get this degree, yes, sir, I knew in order for me to develop my mindset, yes, sir, I knew in order for me to grow, I had to leave. I had to leave. Sometimes you got to separate to elevate. Somebody drop in the comments and say, separate to elevate. Sometimes you got to separate to elevate. I think it was time to acquire real intelligence. I was like 4 when 24. Facts. Understand that, y'all. Sometimes you got to separate to elevate. Yes, sir. And God gonna put you in a position to dominate. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? Sometimes you got to separate to elevate, and then God gonna put you in a position to dominate. This your time. This your season. All right? This your season. And this is your time. Somebody drop in the comments and say, this is my season. All right? Make sure you drop in the comments and say, this is my season. All I'm simply saying is, y'all, in order to be a true chosen one, you're going to have to separate yourself so you can elevate yourself, all right? You're going to have to separate yourself to elevate yourself. It is time to grow. It is time to expand. It is time to stretch out. All right? It's time for that, y'all. Let me say this. Let me give y'all this one. I believe a shark put in a shark tank or put in a fish tank is only able to grow, I want to say 6 feet, right? 4 to 6 feet, right? A shark inside of a fish tank, he's only able to grow 4 to 6 feet. But if you put that same shark inside of an ocean, it goes from being able to only grow from 4 to 6 feet to about 6 to 12 feet. Yes, sir. Understand what I'm saying, y'all? That same shark that you put inside of a fish cage, right? It's only able to grow up to 4 to 6 feet. But if you put that same shark inside of an ocean, it grows 6 to 12 feet. Reno, what you saying? It don't take rocket science to know that sometimes you got to separate to elevate. You got to leave the ones that you know and the ones that you feel like you need in order to grow. Yes, sir, I'm talking heavy, y'all. I'm talking heavy, y'all. All I'm simply saying is it is time to grow. And you will not be able to grow when you got the same individuals around you holding you down and slowing you down, holding you back, and will not allow you to get to your dreams and your calling. Okay? Not only that, but it is time to develop a mind of your own. And once you develop that mind of your own, you're going to understand what it's like to be by yourself. And you will be able to develop the muscles that it takes for you to live on your own. Somebody drop in the comments and say, only the strong survive. Somebody drop in the comments and say, only the strong survive. Anybody who is operating on their own, they are strong because only the strong survive. Okay? And so if y'all ready for the third reason of why chosen ones must leave friends and family, y'all drop that number 3 in the comments, and I'm gonna sip on my water, y'all. I told y'all we going in. Okay? And hey, y'all, and if this live is good, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say, Reno, this is good. Alright? If this live is good, make sure you drop in the comments and say, Reno, this is good, okay? I like to make sure I'm connecting with my people. I like to make sure that my message is actually connecting the way I projected it too. So with that being said, y'all drop the number 3s if y'all are ready for the third reason. And not only that, but make sure you drop in the comments and say, Reno, this is good. If this live is good, y'all. Oh yeah, y'all, we talking heavy, y'all. We talking heavy, y'all. I see some 3s in here. Okay. Shirley Gonzalez just said, Reno, this is good. Okay. I appreciate that, Shirley. Appreciate that. Paula Collins said, only the strong survive. Y'all make sure y'all drop them super chats. Yes, sir. So y'all can show some love, man, to this ministry. So y'all can show love to this business. So y'all can show love to the brand. Just so y'all can show love, man, because I get out here and I pour my heart out. I get out here and I go hard just for y'all, man. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, but y'all make sure y'all send them super chats because we going in. From you can hit my... Okay, I see the number 3s, y'all. A few more number 3s, and I'm about to go ahead and give y'all this third reason of why chosen ones must leave friends and family. Why chosen ones must walk away from friends and family. Then it was on top of it big time. Okay. Chris Cran said this is good. Okay. Uh-oh. Here go the third reason, y'all. So the third reason of why chosen ones must walk away from friends and family, it's gonna be this, y'all. It's time to escape the negativity, the doubt, all right, and naysayers. Yes, sir. Let me say this one more time, y'all, for the people louder in the back. Understand this, y'all. It's time to escape the negativity, the doubt, and the naysayers. Reno, what you saying right now? What you saying right now, Reno? What I'm simply saying is this right here, y'all. A lot of the people who we call mama, a lot of the people who we call daddy, a lot of the people who we call sister, a lot of the people who we call our brothers, our friends, my close friend at work, right? A lot of the people who we cling to, a lot of those individuals are jealous of us and envious of where we're going because they can see your light. Somebody drop in the comments and say they see my light. See, this third sign finna get deep, okay? This third sign finna get deep. I want you to realize this right here, y'all. The best way or the quickest way to kill a big dream is to tell it to a small mind. And so you got this big dream, but you are surrounded by small minds. You are surrounded by negative Nancy's. You are surrounded by doubtful Daryls. And you are surrounded by negative naysayers. What I'm simply saying is those who can't see your vision will never see your vision because God gave it to you. Those who can't hear your call will never hear your call because it wasn't a conference call. Those who don't know where you are going will never see where you're going because God told you. In short and simple, God gave you the vision. He didn't give it to them. And so I add this to this, y'all. I want you to realize this. Chosen ones must walk away from family and friends simply because they got to escape the negativity. They got to escape the doubt They got to escape the naysayers. They got to escape those who didn't believe in them. They got to escape that. Because what had happened is you will stay right there in that trap and become a statistic. You will stay right there in that trap and become a statistic. See, when you start talking all these big, glorious dreams, when you start talking about these things that you want to do, Mama, I want to move to New York City. Mama, I want to move to Atlanta. Mama, I want to move to New York. Or sister, I want to go to New York. I want to go to LA. You talking about these big dreams and they gonna shut it down every time. And that's why you gotta escape the negative naysayers. You gotta escape the doubt. You gotta escape it. I know y'all seen the movie Cinderella, y'all. One of my, I'm not gonna say one of my best movies, but I remember watching this as a kid, right? And I even noticed this as a kid, but as I can reflect on it now, as a grown man, I noticed that Cinderella was envious of Cinderella. They was jealous of Cinderella. But why was they jealous of Cinderella, Reno? They was jealous of Cinderella because of how she looked. She had that it factor. It was in there, and it was in there and not on her. Yes, sir. Somebody drop in the comments and say it's in me, not on me. Oh yeah, we talking heavy, y'all. Somebody drop in the comments and say it's in me and not on me. And see, the thing with Cinderella, y'all, was Cinderella. They was envious of her because the prince wanted Cinderella. The prince liked this Cinderella. And so they treated her like she was nothing. They talked to her like she was nothing, right? She was around negative naysayers. She had to escape the doubt, right? She had to escape the doubt. And I can't remember the exact storyline, but I know somehow she got out that house and she was able to go to the ball or something like that with that prince, right? But see, that prince had chose Cinderella, and they was very envious of Cinderella. They was hating on Cinderella. And that's the same thing with you. A lot of the people that you are around are envious of you. A lot of the people that you are around are jealous of you. A lot of the people that you are around really don't want to see you win like that. They really don't want to see you win. They really want to see you fail. Yes, sir, they really want to see you fall. Yes, sir, they really want to see you stop. They want to see you become a failure and become a statistic. So that's why you got to escape the negative, doubtful, and naysayers that you are around. Listening to them will stop your whole train. Listening to them will stop your whole mindset. You ever wake up in the morning, y'all, and you just up. You like, man, I'm ready. I'm about to go conquer the world. Yes, sir. I'm about to go conquer the world. I'm about to go get it, right? Right? I'm about to go get it. And so as you do that, and as you show that you want to go get it, you got these negative doubtful naysayers. Y'all give me a second, y'all. I'm putting my phone on the charger. There we go, y'all. There we go, y'all. My bad. Y'all drop the number 1 if y'all can hear me. You trying to conquer the world, right? You woke up in the morning, man, I'm about to go conquer the world. And then here go that negative Nancy. Here go that doubtful Daryl, right? I mean, what you trying to do? Why you trying to do that? We ain't gonna never be able to do it because we live in a small town. I mean, why they want to pick you? Why they want to choose you? What they want for you? I mean, it ain't nothing that you can say to them to convince them that you have it's nothing that you can say to them to convince them that this is your calling, this is your season. They don't believe in that, right? They want you to just get a regular job like them. Yes, sir, they want you to go get a regular job like them. See, as a chosen one, I know you don't want to work no regular job. I can tell. As a chosen one, I know you want to do your own thing. I know you don't want to, live up under somebody else's jurisdictions. I know you don't want to because you are a chosen one. You was brought here to allow your gift to make room for you. You was brought here to allow your gift to work for you. You was brought here to impact the world and impact millions. I want you to realize and understand something. As a chosen one, you're going to have to walk away from the loved ones. You're going to have to walk away from your family and from your friends. You're going to have to walk away in order to see straight. In order to see that clear vision that God is giving you. You're going to have to walk away. And until you walk away, until you walk away, you won't be able to reach your full potential. See, what you're trying to do is, y'all, you're trying to take that dormant ability, right? You're trying to take that dormant ability. Well, Reno, what is dormant ability? Dormant ability is the potential that you have within inside you, right? And so you're trying to take that dormant ability, okay, and place it in a position to where it can actually turn into reality, right? You said, look, man, I'm tired of being in a position where I feel like I can do something. You know, damn it, I want to do something. I want to do something. I'm tired of talking about it. See, right now you around some people who just want to talk about it, right? But understand this. Don't talk about it. You're going to have to walk about it. You're going to have to walk about it. Just like me goes, walk it like I talk it. You're going to have to walk it like you talk it. And the things that you are talking about doing, the things that you are trying to accomplish, it takes for you to be able to reach your goal. It takes for you to be able to reach the things that you're trying to accomplish. It takes for you to be able to have a large amount of focus, right? You need all your energy. You need your emotional energy. You need your spiritual energy. You need your mental energy. You need all that energy. You need all your energy. And so what I'm simply saying to y'all is this right here, y'all. As a chosen one, you're going to have to walk away from the friends who are negative. You're going to have to walk away from the family who are doubtful naysayers. You're going to have to walk away from that. Well, Reno, why I got to do that? Because you will never be able to reach your calling and your purpose of what God has for you. Okay? Listen, that makes sense, y'all. Y'all drop in the comments and say that makes sense. Yes, sir. If y'all still with me, if y'all still picking up what I'm putting down, right? If y'all are still with me, if y'all are still picking up what I'm putting down, right? And if it all makes sense, y'all drop in the comments and say, Reno, this makes sense. Okay? I just want to make sure my people still with me. I just want to make sure my people hear my voice. I just want to make sure that y'all are still connected, because I'm telling y'all, all right, as a chosen one, you are going to have to walk away from family and friends, right? There's no other way around it, okay? It doesn't mean that you got to cut them off for life. It doesn't mean that you have to cut them off and never ever talk to them again. It don't mean that. But what I am saying is you got to discover you, okay? You are in discovery mode, all right? And so with that being said, drop in the comments and say, I'm in discovery mode. Drop in the comments and say, I am in discovery mode. You are in discovery mode, and you are trying to figure out what you want to do. You are trying to reach your goals and your accomplishments, y'all. And some people you're not going to have time for. Some people you just got to walk away from. Some people you're going to have to leave. Some people are not going to be in it, are not going to be able to go to the same place, all right? Are not going to be able to go to the same place that you are going. Why? Because everybody can't go to the distant place that God has for you. All right? Everybody can't go. Is what I'm trying to tell y'all. Okay? Y'all make sure y'all drop that in the comments. Everybody can't go. Everybody can't go to that mansion that God has for you. Everybody can't ride in that Benz that God got for you. Everybody can't, go to that speaking engagement that God has for you, that podcast that God has for you, right? Those rooms with powerful people that God has for you. See, God is protecting you, and you really don't even understand. God is protecting you, and you can't even see it, right? The fact that he have you to walk away from individuals, and the fact that he have you isolating yourself and, separating yourself so he can elevate yourself. Understand this. He is protecting you, and he is protecting the blessing. He is protecting you, and he is protecting the blessing. And in order for you to maintain that blessing, you're going to have to walk away from some people who don't do that blessing no justice, all right? Y'all ever heard of blessing blockers, right? You be around these certain individuals for so long, and you like, man, it just seemed like I would have been got my blessing by now. I would have been had my blessing. And they sitting over there in the corner. They sitting over there, and they waiting for the blessing to come too. But God will never bless you because he know you're going to share the blessing with them. But that blessing is not meant for everybody. Do you understand the words that are coming out of my mouth? What I'm telling you is the blessing is not for everybody. The blessing ain't for everybody. The blessing is for you. Somebody drop in the comments and say the blessing is for me. Somebody drop in the comments and say the blessing is for me. She said, absolutely, I'm walking away and moving as you speak, walking away from negative narcissist relationship, bad friends and family. I'm a child of God doing his will, walking with Jesus. Amen. Absolutely. Amen to you, sister. And I hope that you find peace. I hope that you find that calling. I hope that, you get all the blessings that God has for you. I want you to understand something. You are a chosen one. You are a chosen one. All right. And as you being the chosen one, God is going to ordain for you to walk away from family and friends. I'm not saying forever, but I am saying in order for you to reach the calling and the destination that God has for you. Okay? Somebody drop in the comments and say, God has something for me. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God has something for me, because he definitely got something for you. But you got to first be open, okay? Open and realize that just because he is removing you for certain people, and just because he is removing certain people from you, it is not a punishment, okay? You're not being punished. Nothing is wrong with you, okay? It's nothing wrong with you. You're not crazy. You're not weird, right? It's nothing. It's none of that. It is none of that. What it simply is, you have a blessing, right? New doors are opening, okay? He is protecting you, and those blessings are only for you and not for nobody else. And that's why, as a chosen one, sometimes you got to walk away from friends and family. I didn't make the rules, but that's just the way it is, y'all. That's just the way it is. And so with that being said, number 4, we're going to get to the next one, but y'all already know how we do. Y'all make sure y'all drop a number 4 in the comments. Just so I can make sure y'all picking up what I'm putting down. Just so I can make sure y'all picking up what I'm putting down, okay? Y'all drop the number 4 if y'all ready for the 4th reason of why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends. We going in tonight, y'all. I told y'all. Every live, y'all, is gonna listen. I will never disappoint y'all with the lives. It's gonna always be life. It's gonna be always positivity. It's gonna be powerful, right? And we are moving in the direction, in the way that God wants us to go. We are moving forward. We going north. We're not going south. All right. It's only progression, not regression. Only progression, not regression. Anybody who listening to this live, I need y'all to share this live right now. Yes, sir, I need y'all to show some love on this live, send some super chats on this live, and y'all support this live right now. Share it to however many people you can, because I'm about to change the trajectory of what a young brother, a young sister, an older brother, an older sister is thinking right now. We going in, okay? Chosen ones, you must walk away from friends and family in order to get to the destination that God has for you, okay? So with that being said, y'all, we getting directly to it. Number 4, the 4th reason of why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends is going to be this, y'all. Independency. Yes, sir. Independency. Okay? Understand that, y'all. Let me do a little recap real quick, right? Let me do a little recap, okay? The recap is going to be this, y'all. The first reason is it's time for you to grow, right? It's time for you to grow. Number 2, it's time to develop a mind of your own. Number 3, escape the negativity, doubt, and naysayers. And number 4, independency, okay? Well, Reno, I thought, developing a mind of my own is independent. That's part of it. Okay, but now I'm about to give you the whole part of it, right? So independency is when you're able to live on your own. Okay, independency is when you're able to depend on you, not only just your mindset, but depend on your finances. Not only just your finances, but depend on your decision making. Not only on your decision making, but to live solely on yourself. That's why, once again, y'all, only the strong survive. See, chosen ones must walk away from family and friends. God will provide for you. God will provide for you. And so as you understand this, it's some people who you are around because you feel like you need them. But in actuality, it's really an insult to God. because God will provide for you. He said, look, you don't need them. I got you. But take this leap of faith real quick, son. Yes, sir. Take this leap of faith real quick, daughter. Yes, sir. Take this leap of faith. I want you to realize something. I have an assignment for you, and you don't need them. So stop insulting me by thinking that you got to stay away from them, when really, I'm trying to get you away from them. Oh, yeah, we're talking heavy, y'all. Let's let God will be done. Greater is he who lives within us. Most definitely. It's good, Reno. I love your passion and make me think a lot, like inspire. Thank you so much, sweetheart. I'm glad I'm able to inspire, and I'm glad I'm able to, speak life, right? That's my calling. That's what I feel like, God has put me here and placed me here to do. Honestly, there's no one left for me to walk away from. Sometimes it's like that, man, right? Sometimes you got to walk away from certain habits. Sometimes you got to walk away from certain, foods, okay? Certain drinks. Sometimes, so it's not always only family and friends, right? It's not always just family and friends. Sometimes you got to walk away, right, from certain things. Like, you just got to walk away from it, okay? So as I go forward with this, y'all, I want you to realize something. It's time to be independent. Yes, sir, you're going to have to be independent. Yes, sir, you're going to have to depend on you, because what's going to happen is God will provide for you, right? Somebody drop in the comments and say God will provide, okay? Make sure you drop in the comments and say God will provide. And what I simply mean is, as you have faith and as you put in works, right? It's gonna work for you, because what happens is people think that just because they have faith and not putting in work, it's gonna be dead. If you putting in faith, but you don't got no work, that's gonna be dead. But see, God will provide for you whenever you have faith and you putting in the work. He gonna provide. He gonna provide. And he's gonna put you in a position so you can win. I read something in the scripture, y'all, that says this. It said that a man chooses his path, and God protects his footsteps, right? Somewhere along the line. A man chooses his path, and God protects his footsteps, right? Meaning, a man chooses the direction, right? I can't talk today, y'all. A man chooses his direction, yes, sir, in which he want to go, and God, right, protects his steps. So God said, you want to go that way? Okay, I got you. I'll protect your steps. God said, oh, you want to go this way? Okay, I got you. I'll protect your steps. God said, oh, you want to go that way? Okay, I got you. I'll protect your steps. But see, what it says is a man chooses his path, and God protects his steps. God protects his steps. So what you saying to me, Reno? What I'm saying to you is this right here. It's time for you to be independent. It's time for you to be independent. And see, you don't need the people who you think that you need. You don't understand how strong you are. You don't understand how strong you are. You don't understand the power that you withhold. You don't understand the mindset that God is really working on, and you're afraid to use it. A man chooses his path, and God directs his steps. A man chooses his path, and God directs his steps. That's powerful, because when I left, y'all, to go to school, I left with nothing, right? I think I'll be honest with you, I had like $500 that I got finessed out of. That's a whole nother story. But I had $500 when I left from Douglas, Georgia, right? And that's all I had, was a book bag and $500 to go to school. No job, no income coming in, right? Just only that $500 that I had got from, the people who gave me a gift, right, for graduating high school. And so it all summed up to $500. And so what I'm saying is this right here, y'all. What I'm saying is this right here, y'all. I came with literally $1 in a dream, or a few dollars in a dream. And as I was here chasing this dream, as I was here chasing these accomplishments and trying to achieve what I was trying to achieve, I had chosen my path. And as I chose my path, God was directing my steps. It says that a man chooses his path and God directs his steps. So whatever you choose to do, God will direct your steps. But you got to first have faith in which the way God has provided for you. Because listen, when you provide the will, God gonna provide the way. And so as long as you allow yourself to operate in that will that God has provided for you, he's gonna provide the way. Because you have chosen your path and he's gonna direct your steps. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God, direct my steps. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God, direct my steps. It's time to be independent, y'all. It's time to depend on you. It's time to stop worrying about what they're going to do for you. It's time to get away from that. It's time to hop out that box. It's time to hop out that cave. It's time to hop out that cage. It's time to hop out that place that you was born into and had no choice but to be attached to it, right? You had no choice but to be attached to it. You had no choice but to be attached to it. And now you are seeing the light, and now you are beginning to see what God has for you. But first, you got to choose that path, and he's going to direct your steps. Somebody drop in the comments and say, God, direct my steps once again. All right? So with that being said, y'all, if y'all ready for number 5, the 5th reason of why chosen ones must walk away from friends and family, drop that number 5, y'all. If y'all are ready for the 5th reason, y'all drop that number 5, y'all. We going in tonight, y'all. I told y'all we going in. I told y'all got me for a whole hour. I told y'all. Y'all make sure y'all send them super chats, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all send some love out here because we going in tonight. We going all the way in tonight. And I'm putting my heart in this. I hope I spoke life into somebody. I hope I changed the trajectory of what somebody was thinking, right? And like I told y'all don't forget, y'all, we go live every Wednesday, okay, 9:30 p.m. Eastern time, unless anything changes. Out the cave, heck no. I am safer in the cave. I am not coming back until it's time for me to be queen. God direct my steps. Y'all drop that number 5, y'all. If y'all ready for the 5th reason and why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends. All right? We going in, y'all. Let's go, y'all. I love you right back, Shirley. Thank you so much for tuning in. I appreciate everybody on this live, man. Y'all can be anywhere right now, but y'all are hanging out with me. Y'all tuning in with me, man. So I appreciate that, y'all. If y'all haven't, y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram. It's at @the_real_RHENO. That's THEREAL_RHENO, RHENO. Once again, y'all, if y'all haven't, y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram. That's @the_real_RHENO, THEREAL_RHENO. Y'all make sure y'all follow my Instagram too. We go live every Wednesday, y'all, at 9 p.m. okay, on YouTube, right? So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. And guess what, y'all? It's about time to get to the 5th reason of why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends. All right? So with that being said, y'all, number 5, it's gonna be this, y'all. It's time for you to step in your calling. Let me say it one more time, y'all. It's time for you watching this video to step inside your calling. Okay? So Reno, what is a calling? Right? Let me go ahead and talk about that calling real quick. Okay? Man, we got a special support in here, man. We got my man Tavian across there. He always showing love on that super chat, man. So I had to give you a shout out, bro. Appreciate you tuning in. So we're on number 5, y'all. Once again, number 5 is to step in your calling. It's time to step in your calling. And so as a chosen one, you must walk away from family and friends. Yes, sir, you're going to have to. You must walk away from family and friends. It's time for you to reach that calling. It's time for you to walk in that calling. It's time for you to do the thing that God has for you. It is your calling. It is your calling. I want y'all to understand something, y'all. This is your calling. It is time for you to walk into your calling. Okay? Reno, what is my calling? Your calling is simply that thing that God has called you to do, right? That calling is that thing that God say, you know what? I want you to do this because you're not only gifted at it, but you're good at it, right? And since you're good at it, I know that it's going to impact other people. And since it's going to impact other people, that means that you're going to be doing God's work, right? And so a lot of people think that just because you're walking in your calling, you're automatically a preacher. You're automatically a priest. You're automatically a deacon. It don't mean that. A calling is that thing, right, that helps serves humanity in any way that God wants you to serve in, right? That calling is that job or that assignment that God has for you that's going to help humanity in any way He wants you to serve in. One thing the scripture says, y'all, is a wealthy man is a man who serves all, right? See, God is into the serving business. I'm talking heavy, y'all. God is into the serving business. He's into the serving business. He's not into the I pay you hourly business. Yes, sir. He's not into I pay you per job business. Yes, sir. He's not into, I pay you sometime and sometime I won't business. No, he says, if you serve for me, then you'll be a wealthy man. Simple as that. But first I need you to walk into your calling. And by the way, sometimes you're going to have to do this for free. Sometimes you're going to have to give away your gift for free until you get paid. Sometimes you're going to have to give away that gift for free until it pays you. Sometimes you're going to have to give away that gift for free until you impact a certain amount of people. Sometimes you're going to have to give away that gift for free. But understand that when you're dealing with God, you're dealing with the God who's in the serving business. See, God wants you to serve. He wants you to serve. A wealthy man is a man who serves all. You better understand that. Yes, sir, you better understand that. See, it's time for you to step into your calling. Sometimes your calling can be you being a teacher. Sometimes your calling can literally be you being an artist. Sometimes your calling can be you being the caretaker. Whatever your calling is, sometimes it can be a counselor, right? It can be a counselor. Sometimes your calling is to be an advisor, right? A principal. You should be dealing with kids. It's whatever your calling is. Whatever your calling is. And so I want you to understand something. It's time for you to step in your calling. It's time for you to begin to impact lives and impact people, right? It's time for you to step inside your calling. It's time for you to begin to serve individuals. And the moment you start serving, it's the moment you're going to become a wealthy individual. You're going to become a wealthy man or woman. You will become wealthy, but you got to first serve. It's time for you to step in your calling. Before I get up out of here, y'all make sure y'all drop in the comments and say, I'm stepping in my calling. Yes, sir. Make sure you drop in the comments and say, I'm stepping in my calling. It's time for you to serve, y'all. It's time for you to serve. And if you're watching this live right now, you are a chosen one. Okay? So with that being said, y'all, these are all the reasons why chosen ones must walk away from family and friends. All right? So with that being said, y'all, I want y'all to realize this. I go live every Wednesday, right? 9 p.m. on YouTube. Once again, y'all, I go live every Wednesday, 9 p.m. Eastern time on Wednesday, y'all. So y'all make sure y'all tune into the lives. All right. This is what we speak life. This is what we have positivity. If you can't go nowhere else, you can come here because this is what we do, y'all. We speak life. All right. And this is always going to go down until anything changes. Y'all stay tuned into my community, or y'all stay tuned into my posts on Instagram and stuff like that. All right. So with that being said, don't forget, y'all follow my Instagram at @the_real_Reno. Okay, once again, at @the_real_Reno. That's THEREAL_RHENO. Okay, @the_real_Reno. Y'all make sure y'all follow that. All right, so y'all can stay up with all my updates and stuff like that. Okay, not only that, y'all make sure y'all join my Patreon and join my YouTube membership. I always check out your Insta. Sergio Ramirez, that's what's up, bro. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If you want one-on-one consultations, y'all make sure y'all hit my email, right? That's richmentalityattire@gmail.com. Yes, sir. Once again, y'all, richmentalityattire@gmail.com for one-on-one consultations. Y'all just email me and say consultation, and we'll go over the prices like that and stuff like that. So I appreciate y'all for tuning in. I appreciate the love. Thank y'all for dropping through on the live and hanging out with me. Okay. And before I get up out of here, y'all drop rich mentality in the comments if this live was good, if y'all was picking up what I was putting down, and overall, if y'all rocking with Reno, man, if y'all rocking with me and the brand, y'all rocking with me, man, y'all drop in the comments and say rich mentality, and I'm gonna get up out of here, y'all. I appreciate y'all so much. Big love, man, big love. And remember, y'all, chosen ones must walk away from family and friends, y'all. Hit the thumbs up on the video. Most definitely, y'all. Y'all make sure y'all hit the thumbs up on the video, too. Y'all hit the thumbs up on the video now. Good night, Carissa. Good night, Shirley. Good night, Patrick. Good night, Kay. Tavion Crossdale, see you, bro. Good night, man. Forever 63. Good night. Good night, y'all. I appreciate y'all. First live of yours. I got to see, and keep up the amazing work in God's name. Love listening to the videos and good messages through you. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. All right, y'all. So with that being said, listen, I want y'all to keep a rich mentality. I'm going to catch y'all on my next live. Peace.